How's it going, everybody? DL here checking in. It's been a couple weeks, but I have some updates on this and also a surprise addition to the fleet here that I'll go over in a second. But first off, I want to take you guys over everything that we've done to fix this up a little bit. It's far from perfect, but we've made some progress. I promised you guys I wasn't going to abandon it, and I haven't. So let's get into it. So to start off with, fixed the blinker issue. The reason these kept falling out, and yes, that is an old blinker bulb that I cannot get out. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. The reason that kept happening is I had hyper flash resistors built into the actual wiring. So it was an extra aftermarket piece, and that aftermarket piece where the light plugged into that aftermarket piece, it wasn't quite snug enough, so they kept falling out. Happened once over here, and it happened twice over here, as you can see. But I've removed those. I got bulbs that have the resistors built into them, so that'll no longer be an issue. Put the plate back up because we are back in Oregon. We'll need that. We've got mirrors now. Fixed mirrors. Has the cover. It's not shattered. Looks brand new, nice and neat. That is done on both sides. I'll walk around and show you the other side here as well. Brand new. There you go. Up top, you might be wondering where the giant piece of rust went. That is, I held on to it in case I ever need to put it back up here. Doubt I will, but maybe. It's in my storage unit. But there was a light bar up here that was partially broken. Took that off, took the metal piece off. Got this wind fairing on here just for looks. And I do have one more piece. I just need to go get hardware for it. One more bar that I'm gonna put like right here, just to kind of complete the look. But again, as you can see, we still have a wee boost and we still have the Starlink up there, just in case, you never know. And the traction boards were kind of a 4runner thing anyway. It did keep the logo on here, just kind of for memory's sake, and I guess to drive a little bit of traffic to Garrett's channel there. All right, it's still our channel, but you know, Garrett's the one running it now. But also got a chance to wash it for the first time. I drove it through an actual like touchless car wash instead of just taking it to a self car wash and attempting to wash it, but ends up doing a poor job. Something crazy that I didn't realize was this bad. I don't exactly know what this is from. I believe that like this has to be, it's damaged paint somehow. I don't know exactly what happened. I assumed it was from debris dragging across the side of the car, but I'm trying to remember when that happened. But I can't quite remember. Also on the inside, there we go. Did attempt to clean it up a little bit. That's just the PA system. I reused this mount. This is where the radio for all the others was mounted at one point. No more stream setup. Obviously, this is stuff you guys know already. Yeah, that's the inside. The one thing that I have not really addressed, or the two things that I have yet to address, and I don't really know when I'm going to. This sensor is broken. I may attempt to replace the sensor itself, but I took it down to Toyota to get diagnosed. They wanted to order a new one of these, order an entire new one of these because this plastic cover is built into the entire grill here. So they wanted to replace the entire front fascia grill piece there. And with labor included, they wanted $2,200. And I'm like, there's no way I'm dropping $2,200 into a car I'm barely gonna ever drive. Like, I just can't do it. I already basically did that, including the new drive shaft, which, there you go. You guys can see the brown part is the exhaust. The black shiny thing, that's a new drive shaft. So we got that done. We also did transmission service on it, coolant service, power steering. The squeaking whenever I would turn the steering wheel, I don't know if any of you remember that from the streams. I assumed that was a front suspension, maybe, you know, steering rack component that was bad. The power steering fluid was literally never changed on this. That was primarily my fault. I mean, I'm the only one who's ever owned this thing, but I just totally forgot to do it. Like, I don't know how that happened, but it went 276,000 miles on the same bit of power steering fluid. When I took it to get it changed, they said it was some of the dirtiest they'd ever seen. Now that there's clean fluid in there, it's nice and quiet. The shocks on this are definitely blown. Those I've not replaced yet. And those other two, that was one of the things, and then also this sensor down here are the two things that I'm probably not going to address for a little bit. And let me show you why. So, just so you guys all know, I've pretty much been dailying this since I got home. My other charger is, my old charger, the 2006, is not doing too hot right now. It still runs, it will drive, but it is severely misfiring. And I've driven it twice since I moved back home, and other than that, it's just sat in storage because it needs some work. Work I'm gonna do, parts are already ordered, they're sitting in it. I just haven't had a free weekend to accomplish that project. But this is no longer the daily. This is gonna get stored. She's gonna be able to actually rest now. She's earned it. But since we're not driving this anymore, we are in this. This is what I just picked up today. 2014 Dodge Charger SRT8 has the 392 6.4 liter Hemi engine in it. This right here, it may seem kind of stupid, but is one of my dream cars and has been since I was like 16, 17. Because this model specifically is pretty rare. You barely ever see these. This was one of 22 available for sale in the entire country, and it happened to pop up 12 miles away from my house. So I was like, I have to at least go check this out. And it's got some minor things like this clip is broken. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull this back in place and basically run a self-tapper to the the fender lining there, just to hold itself in place. Probably just a little black screw that'll kind of blend in nicely there. Came with this big lip on it. Came with these window louver things, whatever they're called. I'm not a huge fan of these. I'll probably try and find a way to take them off, but we'll see. I mean, it's accurate. It says SRT on it. These wheels are curved to hell, unfortunately. This one's really bad, but that's the thing. I bought it as is, but I'm normally not a fan of this generation charger with the SXT and the RT. Those of you that are kind of American Muscle-ish fans may understand what I'm talking about. The lower level trim models of this, it's very rounded, doesn't look very aggressive, so I was never really a big fan. But the SRT8 specifically, I absolutely love it. It's just a whole different car to me, and I never thought I'd see one for sale. Nor that I think I'd ever be able to, get my hands on one. But it just happened to be perfect timing, pretty much. So this is the new daily. I know I had mentioned debating on a little bit more aggressive of a vehicle or a little bit more economically sound, and I decided to go with maybe the less economical choice. But I'm still very happy, and as a part of keeping you guys updated on what I'm doing, I just wanted to show you guys because this is honestly something I'm really proud of. I worked toward this for a long time, so the fact that I'm able to have it now, it really does make me quite happy. And I do have a functioning sunroof. Also, that now also has a functioning sunroof for the first time in like 2 years, so that'll be cool. But yep, that is basically everything that's been going on. I have been working on this. It's probably like 85% complete, probably gonna stay that way for a while. These shocks are super loud. So I was trying to get it to make the squeaking noise. Certain angles where it bounces on just the road and rough terrain, it's really loud, really squeaky. It's not gonna collapse or anything, but it definitely does need new shocks at some point. But I'm getting ready to put this in storage tonight, and I'll pretty much be using this when I want to give that a break, or that needs work, or weather dictates that I need four-wheel drive, because that is definitely not a four-wheel drive. This is. So I'll be holding on to this. It's not going anywhere. She's just finally getting a rest because she's been going down to Eugene and back and all over the place. So definitely a well-earned break. And then my other charger, I have two chargers now. My other charger will also be getting some work, but that is I'd say, least favorite of the three vehicles right now. But I have unintentionally started building a fleet. I would have gotten the third car here just to be able to do a video with all three. I would have figured that'd be kind of cool, but sorry, a bee just landed on my arm. But yeah. So thanks for tuning in, guys. I appreciate you guys' continued support. It just means the world to me that you guys are, wanting to tune in and just see what I'm up to. Again, I know this isn't storm chasing related. That's a lot of the reason why I'm pretty sure almost all you guys originally started following me. But just to have, I can't even remember how many subscribers I have on this, like 1,200 of you guys showing interest, that you care about what I'm doing, and keeping me just in your thoughts, I guess. I mean, not that there's anything wrong, but just you guys kind of keeping tabs on me and staying interactive. Really happy with the community that I've been able to build within storm chasing and outside of it too. So I'm going to continue to keep you guys updated on this, anything that's going on that. For any of you that are interested, I'll probably be making a few videos about that. But that bee just flew into my head again. Probably got to get out of here before I get stung. But thank you guys again for tuning in. Appreciate you guys. Y'all the best. Wouldn't be able to have done this without you guys. So thank you again. Y'all are amazing. And I'll catch you guys up with another update soon. Starting a new job very soon, hopefully too. So I'll update you guys on that as well. Peace.